Daredevil, Born Again, The Great Design, and this episode is all about character. This is all about characters. It's all about seeing sides of characters that we normally don't see. Like in this episode, we see Kingpin scared. We see Kingpin being worried. Here and also him being in love and not like we see him in love, he's married to Vanessa. But the fear of that love being lost, the fear that Vanessa could be gone. Now, the doctors are like saying, hey, we'll do the best we can, we'll have the surgery, but there's a possibility that the surgery might go south and she might not make it. I mean, spoiler alert, she doesn't make it full stop, but by the end of this episode. But you have this like this is a person who at this moment in time isn't the mayor, isn't Wilson Fisk, he isn't the Kingpin. This is just a guy who is worried and scared about losing his wife, the woman of his dreams, the woman that he cares most dearly. So you're seeing this whole side of him being completely upset. You know, we're so used to seeing Kingpin being, you know, Kingpin and strong and talking, talking like this the entire time, and authority. And he's even if he looks down, there's a sense of you know authority towards him. Right, this time it isn't that. And when we see, which is the whole scene, him and Vanessa having their final moments, you don't. If you think about it, he's not doing the voice. You know, there's no, you know, giving her some pineapple juice with ice. There's none of that. It's just, it's gone. It's gone, and it's kind of like we're seeing the humanity with Kingpin in this episode, and we're probably also going to be seeing that humanity getting swept away the moment and that's just gone because jumping cutting back to Matt and Kingpin or Daredevil no, sorry, not Kingpin, Daredevil and Bullseye, there's that line about like, hey, if Vanessa's gone, like he's gonna burn New York to the ground trying to find us too. And what you have with Matt is like, he's facing the 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 guy who killed his friend. I mean, probably two friends if you think about it, like because he had the because Bullseye killed the priest back in season 3 of the original series. So he killed the priest, he killed Foggy, and so Matt's kind of in this weird situation where, like, look, in Bullseye's twisted way, he's like, the balance has been staled, that I'm trying to be good here, I saw the errors of my ways, you should be proud of me, that I got, Nessa might be dead, but, I, I did a good thing. And, but the problem is, Matt just like, but you kill Foggy, you kill, you know, I forgot what the priest's name in the original series. I forgot what the priest's name was. But anyway, and what we have is during this confrontation, there's say battle of words between Daredevil and Bullseye. We jump back to this time, and this is how like Foggy is into the series. We have flashbacks to, I guess, a time way before even the first episode of the original series, where Matt was the supercritical one, who's like, yeah, but he's gonna kill again, and da, 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 da. And Foggy's like, no, this we need to do the right thing, and the right thing is to do X, Y, and Z, and making Foggy's um able to see the good in people and able to give people a second chance him remembering that gives him a chance to get Bullseye. I don't know, a fourth chance. I don't know, a fourth chance. And by the way, like, we jump back to, like, I'll call it Netflix time. With Kingpin as well, where we see the first time that the first time he is about to drive to the gallery. To, of course, the first time that he meets Vanessa. Um, the, there's also a scene where the Anessa's decision to put up the painting. What was it? What was it called? The Rabbit Storm? It's like, so I know it's the rabbit or the white rabbit or something. I think it's called the Rabbit Storm. But anyway, um, and how the rabbit storm and how this one painting link these two characters together. And um, also the moment that made me go, okay, Anessa, something's wrong. Anessa's going somewhere, which is her saying is her saying, "What? Why are people staring at you? You know, Wilson. Why are people?" I'm like, okay, the previous episodes, you are aware that your husband's a crime boss and you don't really care for it. So clearly something is off. So something like mentally or some, her going at times most just means she has to go into a more deeper coma or something. At that point. But this episode's all about character. Yeah. And sure, like next week is probably when Jessica Jones shows up, and don't worry, I got a thumbnail for that one. I got a thumbnail. I was like, I'm waiting until Jessica Jones shows up so I can put that thumbnail on. Um, but yeah, it's it's all about character. This is all about setting up the status quo, bridging the gap of the wild wide that has been these the past four episodes, and then bridging the gap of the craziness that's going to probably happen because Kingpin's going to be a loose cannon. He's going to be drive through emotion and sadness, and he's not going to be thinking straight. He's like he's going to be murdering a lot of people. Yeah, he's like there's no like because if you think about it, like Vanessa holds him. Vanessa holds him in check, and now keeps his humanity in check. And now Wilson Fisk is gone. Kingpin is just showing up, and now he's the mayor with a vigilante task force. So it's it's just going to be really interesting. It'll be interesting if these two characters go head to head. It's just going to be interesting. It is going to be really interesting. Uh, excuse me. Uh, towards head to head, but yeah, but comment below. Let me know your thoughts of this episode.